Hello.
Hey y'all.
What is up, y'all? My name is Nas Kyron.
And I am that boy Day.
And you are listening to Heard Radio, where we are hearing everyone and realizing differences
While creating a safe place for Black and queer people.
Y'all, I'm excited because I'm excited because y'all, we have a guest today, okay? We have a guest.
Yes.
This is not only a guest, but this is family, okay? My homegirl. So, y'all, like I said, we have a guest today. So she is a photographer. She's from Detroit, from the city 313. Like I said, she's a photographer. She is a dancer, not a stripper. She's a dancer. So let's not get those two confused.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with stripping, because we're gonna have a stripper on here next, y'all. But she's a dancer, and she's just that girl. So everybody, welcome. Everybody, welcome Miss Nay Go Cray. Is she up in here? Nay, what's good? Look at Nay, y'all. She froze. She froze. Can you hear me, Nay?
I think she's connecting her audio.
Yeah, connect that audio, boo. There you go.
Okay. Hey, y'all.
Hey, Nay.
What's up? How do I see everybody's faces like when we talking?
Swipe to the left.
Swipe to the right. Okay. What's up, y'all?
What's good, Nay? What's
Hey. Hey, friend.
Hey, friend. So you back in the city for Thanksgiving?
Yes, we here for a quick in and out.
So if y'all don't know,
you said in and out.
So y'all, Nay from, like I told y'all, she's from here, but she's in Atlanta now. So she's in Atlanta doing her thing.
Shout out to my hometown.
That's his hometown.
Period.
So
what's up, Atlanta?
So how you like Atlanta?
I love Atlanta, y'all. Like, I love Detroit. My birthday is 313, first of all, so don't play with us.
You're a real city girl.
But I love Atlanta. Like, every time I come back to Detroit, I was like, I want to go back home. And it wasn't like that at first. Like, when I first moved to Atlanta, I had came back to Detroit for a month because I was homesick.
But that's why you was okay. So you was home for a minute.
But
okay,
Atlanta, I like Atlanta. Atlanta's really fun, and it has more work there for me. So I love Atlanta.
Right. So, like I told y'all, Nay is a dancer, y'all, not a stripper. She's a dancer.
Not a stripper, babes. Hip-hop professional.
Hip-hop professional.
Yes.
Because I know you be saying about people, when you be telling people you a dancer, they be like, oh, what club you at? You be like,
what club?
What club?
No offense to none of my strippers. I'm just not a stripper.
Right. That's why I just told y'all that we're going to have a stripper on her next episode. But
okay, period.
But she's not a stripper. Amen.
Not I. Amen.
Okay. So the first segment of our show is called Young and Getting It. So it basically where we display something that we was going through the week and what got us through this week. So it's usually like an emotion or something that you was just going through and how you got through it. And because we just young, we just getting it. So I'm gonna go first because they don't like when I be putting him on the spot, and I'm gonna let y'all two think. So
period. They don't put me on the spot.
Period. So y'all, this week, I'm gonna tell y'all what this week. This week has been, I was actually happy this week, y'all. I'm not saying I don't be happy, but I just had like a really good week so far. As y'all know, the listeners know, I be going to my therapy session with Miss Tashi Poo. Me and Miss Tashi Poo had a session yesterday, and she was helping me, sort some emotions out. So this week, and then like last week, I didn't see my therapist. So I seen her yesterday because she be booked up because baby, she's booked and busy. I'd be like, damn, girl. So last week I was like really looking forward to her. So that kind of got me through the week. So I'm like, I know I'm gonna talk to Tashi Poo. Is she gonna get me right? Is she gonna tell me the shit I need to do? So that's what I was going through. I was happy this week, ready to express my emotions and basically tell her the things that the tools she's giving me to like deal with certain stuff, and I'm actually using them. And so they're like, sis, that's what I've been doing. So go ahead, Day. What's your Young and Getting It?
Let's go, Day. What's up, friend?
I don't know. This week I just been. They probably tired of me saying I just be chilling, but I just be chilling.
Wait, so how's Mr. Cuff? Is he still in the picture?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is Mr. Cup like a code name or is that like your counselor?
No, that's his code. That's his code name.
Okay, period code name. What's up, Mr. Cup?
Yes.
We don't name drop on here, babe.
I know that's right.
No season desist over this way.
We don't name drop. Okay.
Actually, he's been probably while I'm smelling, but
okay.
Because 2 episodes ago, it was like, okay, sir.
You was like, this nigga get on my nerves.
Yes, but I'm slowly working in. So shout out.
So he coming over today for Thanksgiving?
Oh no. We don't do the fam over this way. No. He can stay up there with his mama. I'm gonna stay over here with mine.
You ain't gonna meet his mama?
Fuck the mama.
Aaron, that's a bit much, babe.
That is a bit much.
Like,
he hasn't even bought me a Prada bag yet. Why would I meet his mom? No.
Okay, period, Prada.
But y'all, that's my biggest fear is to meet like a nigga family. Like that's just like my biggest fear.
Why? Scary?
Because
Scary
I met Big X. I met his grandma.
Okay.
And she called me a sedity bitch. So I just
Granny?
Granny dog.
See,
wow, you don't respect nobody. Grandma though?
Granny said, that's a sedity bitch. I was like, damn, I only spoke to you. We didn't have a conversation. I spoke. I said, hey, how you doing? I introduced myself. She introduced herself. And that was it. And then Granny was like, that's a sedity bitch. And I was like, well, damn, Granny. It was like that.
Well, thank you, Granny.
But Sunday, what's your youngin' getting it?
I would say this week was pretty cool. Do mine have to be like this week?
You could say like how you been feeling lately.
Okay, cool. So my mood lately been like on and off, stress boots, kind of normal, kind of happy, kind of New Year coming in. I got a lot of goals for like January, February. So my last months of the year been like hectic, on top of like me still having to dance, on top of me still having to work a job, on top of me still trying to stack towards my goals for the beginning of the year because they are very, very, very huge.
Mm-hmm.
So I just been stress boots, but it's just like every time I think I'm not about to meet a deadline, or every time I think I'm at my lowest point, here come God and something just come on in. So I would just say for the ones that's young and getting it and they feel like they at a low, or they feel like stuff not going right, everybody be going through it. No matter how much liner, lip gloss, and closure I got on, babies be going through it. Yes. But God,
come on,
faith in God.
Yes. Okay. So usually we do our second segment is called Talk About It. So our second segment is Talk About It, where we talk about things that needs to be talked about. And today the topic is Miss Negro Cray. So we're gonna talk about her today. So
let's talk about it.
So like I told y'all, me and Nate, we've been Ace Boon Coon since 3rd grade, Miss Butler class. Okay.
Really kindergarten. I was looking at some yearbooks the other day.
Yeah. So what was I? So how did you start dancing? Because I remember you started dancing. I remember you basically coming out dancing in middle school, but in elementary school, I really don't remember you dancing like that.
Mm-hmm. So I couldn't dance at all, for nothing. I used to cheer when I was little, so
I do remember that.
Mine went from cheering and then it switched over to dancing. So who's my mentor, dance dad, all of that now, Official Believe 3. I started cheering with him when I was 9 or 10. And so even when we was in elementary school, I think I cheered for the Rangers at Fisher. So it started off with that. And then I started doing competition cheer. And then that led to cheer hop, which is cheerleading hip hop. And then that led to hip hop.
Right. Okay. So, cause I remember the first time we seen you dance was 8th grade, Patriots Got Talent. And you won. And she mopped the floor with the rest of the girls. And she was mopping. You remember that dance? Nate was killed. Nick was killed it. I never forget that dance.
And I think I did wake up in the morning, then I dab, had to pull up on the butt. Yeah.
Because I think that was a lot of us, that was our first time really, I know that was my first time really seeing you in your element. Cause I knew you talked about dancing. Cause I remember you, when you first started dancing, what's his name? You said Official Believe 3?
Yeah, Divine Ballinger.
Yeah, so I remember when you first started dancing with him, when you first started really getting heavily involved with him. And then I remember you kind of talking about you was dancing, blah blah. But then like that year when you did that, when you competed, I was like, oh, so this is like okay.
You know, it's a girl.
Yeah. Oh. But so yeah, that's when I noticed. I was like, okay, so this is when I first see you in your element. Like this is just not the bad little girl from Fisher Elementary, because y'all Nate was bad as hell in elementary school.
I was so bad, y'all.
She was bad, y'all. We was bad together. She had me. I remember the time we stole Miss Butler's candies.
Sorry, Miss Butler. I love you, girl.
Yeah, we stole your candies. We was but that's when I said, when I first seen you in your element, I was like, okay, Nay is going to kill the game, and we just knew that Nay was just going to be that one and never that two from then on. So yes,
thank you, friends.
You're welcome. You ready?
Sorry, somebody was calling me. Sorry.
Tell that man we filming.
Yeah, we filming, baby.
So our next question is, so who have you all worked with so far?
So far, I've worked with Sweetie on the Sheen fashion show this year. They had like an online fashion show. They had like multiple artists, and I did a part of that. And then just recently I did Young Miami and Quavo Scrub the Ground with Brandon Jones, who's the choreographer. Bria Woods was the choreographer for Sweetie. So we got a little 2 bookings in, and we're praying for more.
Okay. All right. Ting. So you basically answered one of the questions that we had, was because it was like how would so basically how did it, like, I'm gonna ask you this question then. So how did it happen? Like, what was your process? Like, did you audition? What was his name? The choreographer?
Brandon Jones and Bria Woods for Sweetie.
Okay, so they choreographed Scrub the Ground too, right?
No, so Bria Woods is a choreographer for Sweetie, and then Brandon Jones is a choreographer for, he was just a choreographer for this specific gig for Scrub the Ground.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So explain your process with Sweetie. How did that happen? Like, did you audition, or was you like handpicked, or? Okay,
so Sweetie was like crazy because I didn't audition at all. It was more so of like a handpicked thing. So Bria had been watching us and the rest of the girls I danced with from Detroit for a while through Believe 3, because they were personal friends. So they were friends, and basically like we're his kids, his dance kids. So she's been watching us for years, like watching us grow up and dance and get better and better. And so eventually we had booked like a group session with her in Atlanta, which is like a private where you get like a few hours with the choreographer and they teach you some things. Y'all go over choreo, blah, blah, blah. And eventually she just ended up reaching out to us and asking us, could we come to LA to shoot for Sheen? And then it just went on from there. So that was like my first gig. Normally gigs don't get booked like that. Like you have to audition.
Yeah, that's in the
industry for a long time. So for me to book Sweetie at 19 with no agency, no really like representation for real, and just not auditioning at all, that was like a blessing. Amen. So that was how Bria worked. And then Scrub the Ground, y'all, this is crazy. So it's this page called ATL's Talent on Instagram, and they're like an agency, and they book people for like birthday parties, celebrity videos, all of that. And so I was at work. I work at Views, I work at a bar, so I'd be at work till like 4 a.m.
Yeah, when I come to Atlanta, I have to come see my girl Nay. If y'all have Views Bar and Grill in Atlanta, y'all see my girl Nay.
Come see me. Yeah, so I'm at work, and my friend tags me in this post, and it says like it's a platinum selling female and male artist video shoot tomorrow, paid gig for dancers. So my friend had tagged me in it or whatever. As soon as they tagged me, the agency was like started liking my pictures. They DM me, telling me to submit. So no, it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I submitted myself, and I went home, and I'm just like, I'm gonna pack my bag as if I already booked the gig. I'm gonna be ready. My hair, I had just got my hair done. I had Nay braided in my head and everything, like it was meant to be, y'all, because I was not about to get my hair done at all, none of this. So I'm going home. I'm like, okay, I'm about to just go to sleep. I'm about to pack my bag and lay down because I got a video in the morning. No, I didn't book it yet. I'm just talking like, yeah, I'm about to be ready. I'm gonna set my alarm for 8 o'clock in the morning because the call time was like 10. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna set my alarm clock for 8 o'clock in the morning because I booked the video. Y'all, I went to sleep. My alarm was set for 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Hello. I'm like, hello. She's like, hi, is this the name? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you booked the video. We need you to be on set at 9. Nope, it's like 7:30. So I have to be on set in 2 hours. We need you to be on set at 9. You booked the video for Young Miami and Quavo. What? Y'all, no, I didn't know who this artist was. I'm like, who?
Oh, Oh yeah, because they didn't tell you who the artist was.
Yeah, I'm lying. They did tell me. When they told me to submit, they did tell me. But when they told me like it was a song and they were doing a song, that's when I was like, what? So I got up. I had 2 hours. I looked up the location. Why is this place 2 minutes away from me, y'all? 2 minutes away from my house.
Look at
hair
God.
already done. Hair done. I had just spent my whole sweetie check on a new wardrobe. So I had clothes for days. Hair already done. Y'all, I was ready.
So
and
so you learned that choreography. So you learned that choreography and what?
So originally I don't know how much I can say, but originally we were supposed to we had choreo for the video. So what call time was at like 9 or 10. And we were supposed to learn from the choreographer, Brandon Jones, that morning. And so when we got on set, we learned it within like an hour, and we were just ready, waiting for hair and makeup and just waiting for them to call on dancers. But as the shoot was going on, it just ended up not being like, okay, dancers here, y'all can start the dance. It just ended up being like, we need 2 dancers on set right now, like fill-ins and fillers for the video.
Right.
So it's supposed to be choreography, but how shoots work is never goes as planned, technically for real. So Brandon was really just like putting us choreo on the spot. So everything you've seen in the video was kind of like on the spot, freestyle, or something that Brandon's told us to do. But Miami is very, very cool. Quavo was cool. It was really, really fun.
Okay, because you just answered our other questions. Because like a lot of people be saying that these celebs and stuff, because I know a lot of people that I know, like they be working like dancers or like people that just be in the industry, period. They be saying these people sometimes be nasty as hell.
Yeah, they do. No, but it was really, really cool. Like, we all sitting in the room, hair and makeup done. We're just waiting to get called on, like as a group. And then they just ended up running in like, we need one more dancer, you. And they had picked me. And so I go on set. It's Amira, my homegirl Amira, she danced for City Girls. Amira's already on set with Miami. And they put me next to Miami. So it's Amira, Miami, and me. She like, hey girl. I'm like, hey. You know, she like me call her Carisha. So I'm like, hey, Miami.
Right.
And she like, hey, what's your name? I'm like, nah. She like, what you do? You dance? I'm like, yeah. She like, shouting. So I started fake twerking. And she like, oh, you dance for real. Do that again. But she was
real impersonation for me.
She was very much so cool. And we did that scene. The director's just like, oh my God, y'all look so good. Who is that with the braids? Who is that with the braids? You keep doing it. So it was fun. And Quavo was really cool too. He had came up to me at the end, like, because we had shot a scene like together. It was like the camera, me, Quavo. It was still extras in the back, but it was like a certain scene where Quavo was behind me. And he like, that scene we shot earlier, that was fire. He like, I put you, your faces, your entertainment, everything. It was hard. I put you hard.
Girl, you should have fucked that nigga, put us on. Why my friend had a rapper side her DM the other day. I said, girl, this is our chance. I said, I'm gonna be the next Santana.
Not Santana, okay?
I said, we gotta get put on. But that's good. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. That is so good. Go ahead, Dad. You can ask one of the questions on there.
Okay. So where do you see yourself dancing in the next 4 to 5 years?
Okay, so 4 to 5. What's crazy is I thought I was like so far behind, but a lot of the jobs that I've worked, all the women have been like 24, 25, and I've been like the youngest on the jobs that I've worked. Like a lot of the girls for Sweetie, I swear they were my age, but no, a lot of the women I've worked with are 24, 25. So 4 or 5 years, I'm seeing like tours. I don't never have a specific artist. I really just like artists after I meet them, depending on their vibe. Because it's like you would want to work with somebody really, really bad, and then you end up working with them, and then they don't respect their dancers, or they have an attitude, or they're not grateful, or it's just like bad energy. And so I've learned to stop saying who specifically I want to work with. I just want like good vibes. But I do see tours, TV, movies, because that's where
the
check is on TV. So yeah, for sure, tours.
Well, I know you just said that you don't like to say specific people, but is there anybody you would want to work with?
Oh yeah, of course. So let's not be messy. Chris Brown, for sure. Like before he retired, it's gotta give a Chris Brown tour.
Breezy dances his butt off.
I love him. I feel like that would be so lit. I just love like females dancing next to males and like still hitting a step just like them. Like I love that. Chris Brown. Okay, I'm a kid, but I don't know if you remember Kyra when I was like 12, 10, I had like an obsession with the OMG girls. So I would love to dance for Beja. That's my homegirl. What's crazy is like we're cool now. So I love to dance for Beja from OMG. Let me give y'all one more. Meek Mill. Meek Mill. I love Meek Mill, y'all. I love Meek Mill.
Meek gotta get his coins for his song first.
Don't do Uncle Meek.
I like Meek. Ain't no wrong with Meek, but Meek, he said he don't get paid for his music. So he need a lawyer ASAP. I said, you do.
No Meek Mill slander on her radio. I love Meek Mill, y'all. I want to go on tour with him. I want to do a couple shows. I love Meek Mill.
Okay, so he be having dancers then.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, I didn't think Meek Mill would have dancers.
My friend Deja Carter choreographed for Meek Mill. So
okay, because I only thing is I probably haven't seen one of his like shows like live or like recordings. That's probably why.
Yeah, he just recently had one in New York. He haven't had like a live show in a minute. So that was like
that's probably why then.
So I'm feeling like a tour coming on. So we're gonna manifest the booking.
The booking, yes, the booking. Yeah. Like, come on, rain on us.
Hey. Okay.
Well, that was all the questions that we have for you today. So the next part we about to get into, y'all. You about to get into our topic for the day, and we about to get into our topic for the day. And our topic for the day is red flags and turnoffs that you see in these niggas. Y'all know last episode we talked about the baby and Yellow Bonus. What do you want? What's that girl name?
Danny
Lee.
Yeah.
Don't do that, Lady Kyrie.
We talked about them and we talked about the tomfoolery that they've been going on. And yeah, so I was like, you know what? And it's been like a lot of, even though the mess has died down, it's been like a lot of like chatter here and there. And then we talked about the other dude, the NFL player that beat up his girlfriend in front of her mom.
I can't remember his last name, but his first name was Zach.
Zach, yeah, we talked about him. And then what else? We talked about, so it's just like a lot of times, y'all, these niggas. So that's why I was like, you know what? I asked my girls, I say, you know what? We have to come up with a list.
Yeah.
What do y'all see? So we're going to go around the table first. I'm going to start with Nate first. And what is your first red flag?
First one. I would say my first red flag would have to be a dude that's always talking about his ex or always saying like what went on in his last relationship. I used to didn't call that a red flag until I had to experience like, oh, you either still attached or you about to compare every single thing that I do to your last. Like, so it's giving continuously talking about the ex for me. That's major red flag. I'm straight.
Okay. Dave, what's your first red? What's your first red flag?
My first red flag is a nigga who doesn't come with his own. If you're coming to my table with a spoon and a fork and not a meal, oh, sorry. You can go to motherfucking soup kitchen because this ain't it right here.
Okay.
This is not it.
Oh my God. No freeloaders, basically. My first red flag is kids.
Really?
Yes. Oh my God. You would date a man with children?
I mean, when you say children, like plural,
right?
No, but like a child or a kid, yeah. Because like, what if you meet somebody without even talking about the kids and you really like them and you find out they got a kid? What you gonna be like? I'm straight because you have a kid.
Probably so.
Why?
I have done it in the past because
really?
because it's just like I don't. It's probably because I didn't like my stepmom growing up, and
okay.
I did not like my stepmom. And then when my mom got engaged, I really did not like my stepdad. So it was just like it's childhood trauma basically. That's what it is.
So do you think because of childhood trauma you wouldn't want to be a step parent?
Yes.
Why do you think you would be a bad step parent, or it's just not your type? It's not your team.
Both. I think I'll be a bad step parent. Not because like of the person that I am. It's just like sometimes they just don't mesh.
Okay.
Sometimes they just don't mesh. Like me and my stepmom, we meshed sometimes, but like it was just like we just don't mesh. It's because like my mom was saying walk right and she was telling me to walk left, and I'm like, no, mom, I'm gonna say walk right.
Okay.
And so she's like, but I said walk left, and I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, because when I go to my daddy house, I'm walking left, and I come over my mama's house,
and I come over here, I gotta walk right, left, in.
Yeah, like, so
I think it depends on the adult. I don't think it's necessarily the child, because the child's always going to have their opinion, because mom over here, like you just said, stepmom over there. But I think you as the adult, as the step parent, you have to learn how to, okay, I'm not their mom, but at the same time,
Yeah, I feel like a lot of step parents overplay their part depending on what their part is. It's like, it's some step parents who the actual parent isn't around, so that step parent becomes the real parent, and then that's your authority, that's your parent. But I feel like parents who have a child with a step parent, I just feel like step parents overwalk their boundaries. Like they think they can talk to the child crazy, or like they think that they can, okay, I know your mama said this, but when you come over here is this. And I understand that to an extent because it's your home and now I'm under your rules, but it's kind of like, you got to respect, as a step parent, you got to respect your partner. So if your partner's actual parent to the child, this is real confusing. If your partner's actual parent to the child is saying one thing, I feel like you should abide by that as a step parent, because you are the step parent.
Because like, yes, because I would say example was like growing up, my mom would take me to the barbershop to get my hair cut. My stepmom used to cut her kids' hair. So when I used to go over there, she used to be
You're not cutting my hair.
Cutting my hair, fucking my hairline up. But mama used to be so mad. She like, stop touching his hair. Like I took
But too, that's how it was with me. Like Kyron, you already know my hair used to be as long as this weave I have in my head as a kid, but even still a little older. But my mama used to do my hair because my mom was a hairstylist, and then I had started going with like my stepmom, and she used to tell me like, oh, you can't go get your hair done unless they cut it, like unless they give you a trim. When I tell y'all my hair was like down here and my trim ended me like up here.
Oh, shit. My mama beat her up.
My mama was pissed.
I'm glad your mama ain't beat her up, because y'all, they mama's a stallion, honey. She would drag us.
That's when step parents like overplay the part.
For step. Yeah. And so that's what it's just like. And then like one thing I never could get jiggy with, it was just like my stepmom, I don't know, I think it was like aha, I got you, mom. But like she always used to try to whoop me. Like that was her favorite thing. She used to love to try to whoop me. That was like, I'm like, girl, why are you trying to whoop me?
I wish I would have a step parent now at my old age. Try me. Like when I was a kid, I let a lot of stuff slide. I did do, when I felt disrespected, I was always the one like, who are you talking to? Because I'm that kid. But like older now.
Yeah, that's how I am now. Because it was just like when you younger, you did stand up for yourself, but it was a certain way you could stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
But now you grown, you could be like, bitch, who the fuck you talking to? Like you couldn't say that when you was younger. You could be like, who are you talking to? You could defend yourself a certain way. But now as I'm grown, I wish you
now with the whole whooping the step kid thing, I just think, well, like you said, Nate, if the step parent was in the child's life from 5 below, okay, I think that kind of like, okay, they're look at you like that's your real parent. But bitch, if I'm 10, 11, 12, you want to whoop me? Oh, bitch, we fighting.
I think the thing is with my stepmama was that I met her when I was 1, and her and my daddy got married when I was 2.
Okay.
So I think that was her thing, was like because she's been in my life literally all of my life.
Okay, so it's giving like a parent, bro.
Basically, that's what she wanted. She wanted it.
Even though like you fully had your mom, it was still like on her side. To her, if she didn't have kids, like you were her son for real.
But she had a son previously before that, and then she had another kid with my dad. So then that's when I'm just like, but like when I was younger, when I was like smaller, she was nice. But then I think when she got her baby, it was like, okay, you done. Like, I wanted a baby.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm done with you.
That's a step parent for sure.
So, and then like she would love, and there's like she would love to play both sides of the fence. So that's why I'm just like, I don't want a step.
I think we all got the same experience when it comes to step parents. I feel like every kid does. We all have the same. Step parents all act exactly the same. And I feel like step parents be jealous of the kid.
And then it was just like, I'm trying to figure out what friend I had growing up. And she had like a healthy like her parents had a healthy relationship. And I was like, oh girl, I'm so jealous. Cause like she had a stepmom and a stepdad. So like all four of the parents came together and like they were cool. And like it was a conducive relationship. And I'm just like, my parents could never.
You got it good.
Literally. So, and then also too, when it comes to kids, it's just like the couple of dudes that I have talked to with kids, see, it's kind of different. Cause like, do your baby not like the one last dude I talked to that had kids, his baby mama didn't know that he was into men. So when she found out, it was a whole baby mama drama. And I was like, leave me out of it. Like, so that's when whenever a dude tell me that he has kids, I'm like, do your mama know? Do your dude?
Okay. I get your reasoning. Okay.
Does she know that are you bisexual? Are you gay? Or was you just experimenting? Like, does she know that you date men? Like, and does she know like if you're gonna be together, like you're gonna like
yeah, for sure.
So I think that's kind of the reason why. That's also part of the reason why, but obviously the major reason is like childhood trauma. It's like, because I don't want to be, because I know some step parents are shitty step parents without being shitty step parents. Like they're not trying to be, but they just are.
Yeah.
So yes. So that's our first red flag. So I'm gonna start with you. What's your second red flag?
I have a whole list over here. I'm trying to pick.
I have a whole like.
Any like more than one or two long lives in the bio, red flag.
Long what?
Long lives.
Period. Why?
I just why is the whole hood in your bio? Like it worries me. Like, are you next? Like, are you gonna be in your own bio? I just no. I want to be safe when I'm with you. You got all these lives. Oh, they're coming after you next.
We love a safety.
You said so, no more than two.
Yeah, like if your mama, grandma in there, but
that's John, different. Yeah,
Brian, and AJ and all them.
It's giving like, what do you be doing, babe?
Yes, like stick to the scammers, because you know.
So my second red flag is a flashy nigga.
Okay, period.
Like it's just like, no, it's different. You know us. We love a good Louis bag. You know, we love the nice luxurious things.
Period.
But it's just somebody nigga that's on the ground with the money all out, flashing the money, like just doing too much. And it's just like, baby, wealth whispers, but money jingle changs and jingle and jangs. Like, why do y'all be so loud with y'all? That's one thing I really could never get down with. Was just like, because like I know like that, like Nay, I know your daddy, and I know my nigga. Like growing up, it was no paper shortage with them niggas. Like them niggas had to pay, so them niggas wasn't walking around flashing money. So it's just like we didn't grow with daddies like that. So it's just like, why are y'all in the streets flashing y'all money? Like what? It's just like
they not grown men, they little boys.
Yeah, so that's just like,
I don't know. I just feel like that's a rapper sport. Like, let the rappers do their thing, because that's how they entertain them. Yeah. I've never seen a rapper that didn't, but like on a regular type time, that's not a rapper, and you just, having your way with money. I just feel like keep it on down low.
Yeah.
Or get took. Somebody know where you at, and it's over.
Yeah, and then that's another thing too. Like sometimes I done heard about a lot of people that flash. Like that's my little cousin. He live in Atlanta, flashing his money on the ground, flashing his money. He went out to the club. Some niggas seen him. When he got back to his car, them niggas robbed him.
It's gone.
Took all his money, took all the scamming money, took all the jewelry. Nigga had some Chrome Hearts hoodies in the back, took the Chrome Heart hoodie.
All that is gone.
All that shit, they took all of that. Robbed him. Silly. Nigga ain't had no, they took his shoes. He have nothing. Just him and that Benz.
Him and that Benz. And the tires about to be gone too.
Right. I said, that's what it is like. I don't know, like don't be flat. And then like also too, like, because like when I be at work, and you probably see this at work too, Nay, well, I don't work in customer service anymore, but you be at work, the title will be $15, $20, nigga whipping out wads of money. Like what?
Why you doing that? Why you doing that, sir?
What's the point?
$10. You pulling out 50s, 20s, you pulling out the whole wad though.
Right there, you probably see this too, because you work in customer service now, but like you might be saying like you total just cheap, and then especially you work at the bar and club, so you know like you telling niggas you got niggas got 2 shots of Henny, oh that's 26, 30. Oh niggas will, yeah, they niggas
$20, $10, $15. Yeah,
you
sir.
flipping through hundreds. Like, sir, I said 28.
28, and you have exact change and you flipping through 50s and 100s.
Right. Put the rent money down.
Annoying, y'all.
What's the red flag?
Another red flag for me is like, I would say a dude that's real nonchalant, because it comes to a point where he end up not caring about nothing, especially when it has something to do with y'all. Like, I like chill, laid back niggas, but like when you become too nonchalant and we have like a problem, not even like a problem where I want to address something with you and you act like you don't really want to speak on it, or you act like, oh, you right, whatever. I just don't like nonchalant. I want my nigga to like care about what I'm talking about, care about me. Like, if you want to see me, tell me you want to see me. Don't be like, it's whatever, or I don't know, or it don't matter, or I don't like to argue, or I don't like confrontation. Like, I don't like all that.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. Because I feel like all three of us, we have very boisterous personalities. So we do need somebody to like settle us.
Yeah, I'm giving Pisces for sure. Like, I'm not really a problematic person. I don't like to argue with who I'm talking to. I don't like beef or none of that, but I do like to communicate so it don't end up being that.
Yeah.
And I find that like a lot of times that when I deal with nonchalant dudes, they be like, they don't even want to have a conversation or communicate what the problem was. They don't want to talk about it. They just want to move on to the next. Like, okay, I don't want to talk about this.
Or they act like nothing wrong. And I hate that.
Yeah,
I don't know about it's whatever. That. Like, what do you mean it's whatever?
Yeah, no.
Now it's different because like it's different because it's different from like being nonchalant and not wanting to argue. Because this is dude I talk to. He doesn't like to argue. It's more of like communication of like we not about to sit here and argue, but we gonna communicate. But it's just like I understand what you mean, because like Big X used to be like that, like real, like I don't give a fuck, like okay, nonchalant, like I don't care. Like that was his favorite thing to say, I don't care. I'm like, oh my God, like you obviously care because you wouldn't be acting the way you be acting behind the clothes.
Yeah, it's like you care, but you don't know how to talk, and I don't like that.
And these niggas need to go to therapy. That's why I be telling these niggas to go to therapy. They
need it's giving therapy. Like, y'all have problems that I cannot fix.
Yeah, and I don't have the educational background to fix it. I don't.
Help you, babe.
And I'm not going to fix
it. When I had a C in it.
Okay, Dave. So which other red flag? Which other red flag?
A colorist nigga. I hate a nigga who always talks down on dark-skinned women, but you're black as fuck.
Yes. Oh my God. Especially I noticed that. Go ahead, finish.
I'm just like, you're darker than my jacket, and you talking like black women are ghetto, they're ratchet, they're loud. But this white bitch trying to have box braids, motherfucking lashes, and all this, bitch, kick fucking rocks.
I noticed that a lot of times, like especially in like the gay community, it's because of the fact that like they date men, they try to shit on black women. Like, no, we're not gonna do that here. We're not gonna do that.
I've seen that a whole lot.
Like,
I don't like that.
We're not gonna do that here. Like, don't sit up here and no.
How do y'all feel about you saying white women like box braids? How do y'all feel about like white people getting like box braids or dreads? Do that offend y'all?
It doesn't affect me. I just think it looks raggedy.
I've always asked because like I don't know if it's like something I'm not educated on, or like if it's just history that pisses people off about it. But like I've never understood why people get mad at white people with like dreads or braids, or they say like it's like almost fell on me, or they say like it's cultural appropriation. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like some white people who get it, like it's just they like it. And it's
so I had to like a little segment on TikTok about this. It's more of what you say, the history. Okay. Because of the simple fact of like black women and black men.
Black Lives Matter on your wall.
Yeah. It's because of the simple fact of like black men and women literally they could go to jail and they were criminalized for literally having these hairstyles by white people. So I think it's more of that. It's because like if you had like dreads or locks or whatever, like you were seen as a thug or a lot of times like they will cut your hair off because of it. Like when they came over from Africa and they had locks and dreads, they would cut their hair off, they would shave their head off. So it's more of the history. It's the history of like the behind it. Like Black girls still to this day can't go to school and wear box braids. It's a lot of Black girls that can go to school and wear box braids.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So I think it's more of like this is what we do, and y'all literally condemn us for it, but then y'all turn around and do the same thing.
But that's like really what everything though that Black people do. Like our slang, the way we talk, jury, all of that. It's just
so I wouldn't say it offends me when I see it, but like they say I be like looking like you look a mess.
Okay, period.
Because I've never seen a white girl with box braids or locks or dreads and look good. I've never seen it. Especially white people. Once white people get dreads, I hate it is because like their hair is not that kinky coily texture. Because like one thing about Black people is that we can literally let our hair grow and it'll just grow into locks. Like their hair not gonna do that. Their hair gonna keep growing like the golden retriever spaghetti noodle that it is. So it's just like when they get it, it's like it's just so. And then like a lot of times when they get it, like the white people that be downtown at the Eastern Market, they be having locks and they have like that little bang in the front. I hate that. Like it's just like, oh my God. But I don't get offended. It's just like you look dumb. Like just,
you don't like it.
It just don't look right. It's just like it's not meant for you. So, but then I hate when people come back and they use an argument like, well, Black women wear straight hair and Black women wear white people hair. Like, let me tell you something. Ain't no Black woman going to the beauty supply store and getting Alabama beach wave. Okay, they not buying that. They not buying Alabama beach body wave. They not buying Huckleberry.
I'm not doing this with you today, Carrie. I'm not at all. You're not about to get me canceled.
Black women is not going to the store like, oh my God, let me get that Huckleberry hair. Let me get that one. No, they're not doing that. They getting the Brazilian, the Indian Remy. Like, don't nobody, I'm telling y'all, so it's, but then like too, it's not been acceptable for Black women in society for them to wear their like natural kinky coily hair in the past. So like they had to straighten their hair. Like still to this day, some like you still have to like, it depends on if you work in like corporate America, like top corporate America, you still have to wear your hair a certain type of way. But like now they have different acts like the Crown Act where they can't discriminate against your hair for Black people, but that's not nationwide. I think they just passed that in DC,
history,
Georgia, and I think California. So but like the Crown Act, they need to pass that nationwide because like what if this is literally our natural hair? Like same way y'all, like I said, same way the white people hair grow out like spaghetti noodles is the same way our hair grew out kinky coily. So what's the problem? So but that was back to the top. You said
that was a whole separate segment on red flag.
So yeah, basically you said like when they shit on Black women, I feel you on that one because like what's the point? But I noticed like, and then like too, a lot of these niggas they do be colors too. They do be real
heavy on you fine for a dark skin.
That's my other red flag.
You are a pretty dark skinned girl. Excuse me.
Does your mom look like this, bitch?
Like, excuse me. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Or when they be like, where they compare you to like food. That's the one I hate. Like you like a chocolate bar, okay? Like
not you hate being a chocolate bar.
Like you find like a Hershey's. What?
You lucky is that because in elementary school they used to be trying to call me a burnt biscuit.
Burnt biscuit, African booty scratcher.
African booty scratcher, Kuta Kente, burnt biscuit. Fuck you all.
Yeah, all y'all. I was about to name drop somebody from elementary school. I remember saying that. I ain't gonna say her name.
I know. I remember every name who called me.
Yeah, y'all not look at y'all. Y'all want a dark skin. You ain't want me back then, but now you want me now. But yes, I hate when they just be like doing that. When they be make my wig itch. So what's another red flag you got? What's another red flag?
I said the nonchalance, the ex. I don't like dudes who live like too wild, like no, I'm gonna say this one. I don't like a dude who have money and don't like do for their family. I hate that. Like a lot of the I don't have a specific type, but a lot of the dudes that I end up talking to, they just so happen to have money. I don't like you have money, but you don't do for like your family, or you don't want to do for your mom or your dad or your little siblings. Like you don't ever go see your siblings. You don't hang with your siblings. You don't do for the people around you. That's like the type of person I am. Like any money I do get, I be dividing it. This for my daddy. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna say this for this. It's always for somebody else.
Oh, so
I don't like people who aren't selfless.
Yeah, you're real. Okay, so then that means you're real family oriented then.
Not to my immediate family, like my dad, my sisters, my mom. That's like really it. My grandma, but like not like the whole family. But I'm just more so of like whatever I have, I'm gonna make sure whether I mess with them or not, I'm gonna make sure that they cool. Okay. And so I don't like when I meet dudes and they have the means to really divide and help everybody out, and they don't do that, and it'd be like for self. I don't like selfish people because it's kind of giving like.
I know what you mean. Like you want him to basically like put himself last, like help, because when you
not necessarily, because I had a dude who like made sure I had everything like I wanted, but didn't do that for his family, which was weird. Like, why would I ever be before like your little sister, or why would you make sure I'm straight before you make sure your mama was straight? Like, I don't like that type of stuff. I don't like dudes who priorities not together when it comes to doing for other people, basically.
Okay, you like them financially wise too.
Yeah, like you can have money, cool, but it's really about like what you doing with it.
What you doing with it? Yeah, because there's a lot of niggas with money that ain't doing nothing with it.
It's not doing nothing. It's spending it all on self. Like, okay, what are you gonna do for somebody else? I feel like that's how your blessings continue to come in. Like, if you just doing for self and it's not for nobody else, it's kind of like giving like God gonna be like, okay, so
right,
you with nothing else, because clearly
you don't know how to handle it.
I gave it to you to bless other people. You should just want to though. Like you have such a large sum of money, it's kind of giving like, okay.
Yeah, I noticed because I don't know who it was. I think I don't. Day, you probably can confirm this because it's your girl. Does Cardi B or do her family still live in the hood? Does all her family still live in the hood? They don't.
No, it's not.
Oh shit! Because I seen some. They was like Cardi B.
They say they'll try Cardi.
He love him some Cardi.
No, I think Cardi fam. I don't know if I'm lying, but I believe Cardi said her family got a whole house. Like,
okay, yeah, like her first big check, she bought her mama a mansion in New York.
As she should, period.
Okay, because I seen somebody was like, her family still live in the hood or whatever, blah, blah. But I understand what you mean, because it is like some celebrities and some rappers or like some people that just have money and they people like still down bad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, I'm gonna help you, but I ain't gonna let you be down bad. Like,
yeah, I feel like people take that in a wrong, or what I'm trying to say. I feel like a lot of people like that's rich or like rappers, I feel like their family, a lot of family who don't even talk to them or support them or mess with them, expect for them to do for them. I'm speaking in the terms of like people who make sure you're good, regardless of the fact, regardless if you have money or not, like your immediate people that you know genuinely care about you. I'm not saying everybody, because you can't get money and help everybody. Like that's impossible. Yeah. But for the ones who make sure you're good on a daily basis, on the regular, like your parents and whoever was around to help, I feel like they should be helped automatically. Right. But it's not giving whole family tree.
Oh, right.
I got about like 50 million cousins and I haven't heard from nobody. So
right. Okay, I feel you on that one. You just making sure that your immediate people.
When Mulatto bought her sister the car and her mama the house and all of that, and she was saying like all my family was calling me asking where was this at. She like, where the was y'all at when I was 10 rapping and hustling my ass off. So
I know what you mean there. Okay, I get you.
Yeah, it's giving immediate family.
The people that's been there to support you, you gonna make sure they cool.
It's giving.
Okay, Dave, what's yours?
Any like common tattoos, like the loyalty tattoo,
don't play with me. I got faith right here.
the real tattoo, the fear none tattoo, the gorilla tattoo.
Not you coming for Big X. Big X got two of the things that you just named.
Throw that shit away. Like, and any tattoos, I don't know, this is my preference for men below the waist. If you have any tattoos below your waist, throw them away.
You don't like a leg tat?
Not you got a tattoo below the waist, Kyron.
I don't have no tattoos.
Kyron over there like.
I don't have no tattoos, but so not like a little like you don't like. I like the ones with the sleeves on the legs is nice. Like you don't like the one.
I can
like
take a sleeve.
Like it'd be like sleeves right here. You don't like that?
No, I could take a regular sleeve on your arm. I could take a neck, and I could take a couple face.
You can take a neck, gang.
You can take a face.
You said one of these across.
You don't like that?
It depends on what it say. I didn't sing something stupid like.
Yeah, nothing like you gonna regret in the future.
The tattoos have to be very clean, and it has to look like you invested a coin in them. They have to be perfect if you gonna come all the way neck and all that.
What could he possibly have on his neck of that magnitude?
It's giving game.
I wish I can show you a picture of a little wooty woo, but sorry, Mr. Cup might kill me.
What did it say?
It was like, I don't know how to. I'll just send you a picture.
Was it too specific, or was it like? Did it have like a name?
No. If I say it on the internet, they're gonna be, you know.
Yep. Next caller.
So okay. So you said no tattoos below the waist.
Well, that but the loyalty tattoo, the real tattoo, it's just ugly to me. It's ugly. Kitty.
Child, niggas love loyalty. They be like, man, I want loyalty over love.
Or the family tattoo, like you're not in Lil Durk's clique. Why are you getting tatted? He don't even know you exist.
Why do you have OCF on you?
It's giving groupie. It's giving fangirl.
Very much so.
For sure.
Not these niggas be having
And don't even get me started on the NBA YoungBoy fans. Ugh.
They wow. Okay, so my last red flag is I hate wild niggas. Okay, so like the definition would be like a hood nigga versus a street nigga. Like a hood nigga that's just from the hood, you just happen to live from this zip code, you know. But I like a reformed. But the reformed hood nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But the street nigga. Now, the one you met when you came up here, that was a street nigga. He was from the east side, so he was just so wild. I said, "Oh, you just live life on the edge." I was like, you just too wild. Like, I just don't like you just don't be too wild. Like, you gotta at least have some care for your life. Mm-hmm. And some of these niggas don't be having care for, like, they live life literally on the edge.
No, for real.
And I'm like, I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah, yeah. No.
So that's it for the red flags, y'all. So I'm gonna throw this in last minute. So I've seen this, and I've been seeing a lot of people on the internet talking about these quote unquote hairstylists, and this girl, and I seen this girl post this on her Instagram story the other day, and I said, "Oh, you hoes have went completely bonkers." She said that she was getting a silk press, right, y'all? The girl told her to come washed, blow dry, and flat ironed.
Excuse my language, but these hoes be lazy.
What are you silk pressing, baby?
It's too many young hairstylists who just do hair for the money, the quick money. I think a lot of young girls don't think about longevity when it comes to making money. Like, I've noticed a lot, especially when we was younger, like in Detroit, a lot of the girls, like, they wouldn't care if they got bad reviews, or a lot of the girls wouldn't care if they dogged out one of their clients. They know, like, I'm gonna get more and more girls gonna come in, or my page slaps, so this is still gonna come in for me. But you gotta realize, like, eventually you gonna run through all the young girls and you're not gonna have no clientele, or these young girls still have to get older and be in their 20s and 30s, and people are loyal to their stylists if they like you. Mm-hmm. And y'all think like y'all gonna get longevity off of being a lazy B word. That's not how that works. Why would I ever come to you, wash, blow dry, silk press for you to
curl them?
It's called a wrap. What, you gonna just wrap my hair up when I get there? Or you gonna throw a couple curls in it? Like, I done did everything. I might as well wrap my hair after I pressed it.
Right.
So have y'all had like what's y'all worst experience with a hairstylist?
Like getting my hair done or just not even getting it done.
I
didn't have a lot of experiences where like I'll pull up and then they be like, oh, I'm not coming. Or you pull up and they're not even there. You pull up, they don't answer the phone. I've had ones like where they keep changing your time. Oh, I have something to do. Oh, I don't feel good right now. Oh, and they'll make up like a whole lie. Oh, my grandma I've peeped somebody lie. Oh, my grandma just died. No, she did not. No, like they be lying and doing any and everything just to not do your hair. Like I would say every Detroit hair experience I've had was like a chop.
So the girls in Atlanta, are they doing good in Atlanta? Or
no,
they just as worse?
The girls in Atlanta be trying it too. I've had some professional, but a lot of the girls in Atlanta be trying it too. And it just be the younger girls who don't care about longevity and clientele, because if you go to a hair shop with grown women who are 30 plus, went to Paul Mitchell, graduated hair school, got their hair degree, they all got license sitting above they suite. Like them are the girls that care about longevity, and them the girls who be having the money because they clients be 40 to 50 years old and they come in there every single week for years at a time. They have clients that have been coming to them for 15 years. Younger girls don't think about that. Younger girls are thinking about how much money they making this week. I'm making $2,000 this week off a head, so why do I care about longevity if I'm making all this quick money this fast?
Right.
But that's how you burn out. That's how you burn out quick.
Yeah, because it's just I didn't had a couple of I had two, I would say two experiences that were bad. The first one, she did my birthday hair before we went out of town. She did horrible. So then I told her like, hey, I didn't like it. Now
those braids that you hated?
Yes.
Okay, period.
And I had to so I did not like it. So then one thing about me, if I ain't like it, I can't tell you I like when I get out the chair and you spin it around, like she told me later, she was like, you were really passive aggressive, and that makes sense. She spin me around, I looked at me, I said, oh, well, I said, you did it. You did it, like
well, it's done.
It's done. But like, okay. But I can never.
I'm good on the like a thank you.
You want to know? Thank you.
I'm like a real shy.
And I'm more of like, I can't tell you I don't like it, but it's just like my response is real passive aggressive. Like, oh well, you did the hair.
Oh no, you gotta redo it for me.
You on their head with it, Dave? You don't like it?
Oh girl, redo her. I'm not paying.
I will see. I'm so like I want to talk. I be so shy.
Yes.
I be very, very much so shy boots. Like I be like, thank you.
And that's just like, and then so I went to go get my hair done for my birthday. Didn't like it. When I left, she told me, she text me pictures of your hair. And I was like, so she texted me when I left. I didn't text her because what I did was I had called our group chat and I was telling like, I'm like, cancel y'all flights. We ain't going to New Orleans hair night. Like, party's over, bro. Like, so my one friend, she had ended up, this one friend, girl, whatever. This one girl, she had ended up redoing my hair.
I was about to say friend.
I say,
I gotta tell Nay about this. When we end this, I gotta tell Nay about this. But Nay knows her. Nay met her. Nay know her.
Okay,
so she had ended up redoing my hair, and she did faux locks. So she did faux locks over it because it was supposed to be like knotless braids, but she didn't do them right. So she just did the faux locks over it, and so that was just like, hey man, you did good. So, but when she texted me, she was like, text me pictures of your hair. So I had ended up texting her that next day. Because like all afternoon I was ripping and running. So like that night they came, they did my hair. I'm telling you, Nate, they did my hair, came over my house at 10 o'clock that night. They did my hair all night. We had to be at the airport at 5 o'clock in the morning. They did my hair from 10 to 5. We was on the last braid at 4:30 in the morning. I had to dip them.
I kind of had one of them.
Dip them, hop up, run to the airport. So I text her,
different.
Dipper, then hops to the airport. So I text her when I got to the airport because I finally like to digress. Then it was just like I had money I had put into the bank. The ATM stole my money. I was on the phone with the bank, so I didn't text her till I got on my layover. And that's what I was
Not
like,
the ATM stole from you.
ATM stole from me, Nay. $1,700 stole from me.
How they steal from you? You put in like a random ATM?
No, I put it in my bank ATM, and then I told them like they didn't put it in my account, and it was so then I called them. They told them they finally put the money back into my account. So when I got to my layover in Chicago, because we had layover in Chicago, when I got there, I finally texted her back, and I was like, "Hey, I've been busy. Just to let you know, I didn't like my hair. I covered them up with faux locks. Like I told you that." And so she was like, "Oh, okay." And so she was like, "Do you want me to give you your money back, or do you want me to basically like you just come and get another style for free?" And I was like, I just want my money back. She like, "Okay, well, I ain't got no money on my card, so I'm send
So
you."
why you offer, babes?
And then my thing is, I just cashed up you yesterday, but when I was in her chair, she was telling me about how she's like, "I'm glad you texted me to do your hair." She said because my son needed some Pampers and my daughter needed some shoes,
There you
and
go.
so she so as I sent that money, she took that money to the store because she was rushing me out when I got it. She was rushing me out, so she was like, "Okay, let me go ahead and get little nink some Pampers and stuff or whatever." So I texted her, I was like, "You can just give me my money back." So then she only sends me $20. Only
Was that your deposit?
I didn't even pay no deposit with her. She said it was 20 out of $95. So I'm like, okay. And so then she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna send you the rest." Then she texts like, "Oh, hey, you left your water bottle, my hydro flask at her house." So I was like, okay. I said, "Well, when I come back, I'll come get it, right?" When I come back, I really wanted my water bottle because I spent $85 on that water bottle. Them hydro flasks ain't cheap, okay? So when I went over there to go get the water bottle, she like, "Oh, I can't find the water bottle. I can't find it."
Oh, so you owe me the rest of the 95 and 85?
Right. So she like, "Oh, I can't find it." She was like, "Okay." She was like, well, let me know how much it is and I'm gonna replace it." And I said, "Okay." She's like, "Well, she's like, "Well, I'm about to send your money now." But she faked it on Cash App. She put the little money up in there. Like, "I'm about to send it to you right now." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I had to do something. So I had to end up doing something anyway. So I was like, "Okay, I gotta go anyway." So I left. I sent her the screenshot of the water bottle, the $85 water bottle. Why does bitch block me? She blocked me on Instagram, Cash App. She blocked me on all the platforms.
It's
I would have
giving.
been
It's giving. I know where you live.
Yes.
Literally. And so then
pull up.
that was the first one. Then the second experience just happened right before I went out of town. I go to this girl. She was on Instagram doing hair all day, all morning in the shop, twerking, drinking Douce. I had an appointment at 4. I go to her. I pull up 4:00. Now in her booking site, it says 10 minutes early. If you are not 10 minutes early, that means you will be charged a $25 late fee. So even if my appointment start at 4, I need to be there at 3:50, so I won't get charged for that $25 late fee. So I get there at 3:50, and so I'm sitting there, get there at 50. I text her like, "Hey, I'm here." She texts me and was like, "Oh." No, then she says, "Hey," with a whole bunch of E's and a whole bunch of Y. Like this is a
Hey
joyous,
boo. They
like a
love
joyous
hey, boo before they
occasion.
give you bad news. I hate a hey boo.
And she was like, bad news. I'm locked out my shop and I can't get it. I ain't got the keys." And I'm like, "But you was just doing here on Instagram 30 minutes ago." So then she says, "Well, then that was it." Then like I took her, I was like, she was like, "Come back tomorrow at 4." I said, "I'm going out of town tomorrow." I said, "No, I leave." I said, I leave. I said, "I go out of town tomorrow. I can't just, I said, I go out of town. I leave." So I said, "My flight leaves tomorrow morning. Like, I can't just go out. I can't just come to you. I can't." So then she didn't text me back. So I'm like, okay, now I'm panicking.
Oh, I beg and I plead. Oh, stop.
So then I was like, so then at this point, so I didn't call my mama. So, I called my mom, like, okay. So she tell me one of her friends, she do hair, she go to our church. She's like, "Call Ashley do hair, boom, 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 boom." That's the end of her doing my hair. So I'm at 12 Oaks because I'm like, well, I need to go find some shoes. So I go to 12 Oaks, I'm shopping or whatever. She texts me, she gonna say, "Come now." It's like 8:00 at night, talking about "come now."
It's Detroit all day. Detroit all day.
"Come now." I said, I'm all the way out of Novi right now. If y'all don't, for people that's listening, y'all know Novi is from where she was at was about 25, 30 minutes.
Even 25, 28, 30.
Yeah. So she was like, come now. And I said, well, if I come now, it's gonna be a minute like before I come. So I told her, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be a minute before I come. I'm not gonna be there until like almost 9. And so I said, what's the latest are you gonna be doing here? She never texted me back. So I just said, forget it. I go over Ashley house. She do my hair. Ashley had me, she talked about only get her $65. I ended up giving her 85 because like I went over there. I didn't leave her house till 12 o'clock in the morning because I'm like, you squeezed me in. You didn't charge me for no squeezing fee. Like I'm about to give you some extra money. So post my picture on Instagram when I was at my cousin's wedding. I went for my cousin's wedding. Why is she gonna comment under my picture about some shit with a whole bunch of fire emojis and heart eyes? We not cool. You just flaked on me, and now you comment under my Instagram post. I blocked her. I said,
"Don't." He's giving blocks for sure.
Because why would you do that?
You hate me.
So, but and just like now, these girls, you know, back in the day, they used to say like she got growing hands. Like they don't have that.
7 people. Stop texting.
Right. I'm gonna say.
I don't say that, baby. I don't know what's going on, but the phone is smacking.
That's like they is over here. Our group chat. That's the group chat. They don't know why they doing that. I'm about to put the moves on mute. But conversation hot alerts. But no, so yeah, like they don't have growing hands. Like, you know, like I remember growing up back in the day, like my mom used to go to the shop every week. She had the same hairstylist going to the shop, like loyal. But like now, it's like y'all have new clients. Like y'all don't have no regulars. Like y'all. That's
just irritating. It'd be so hard for me to even find like a regular hairstylist because every experience be bad and I don't be wanting to go back. So I gotta keep trying new people until I find, like, that's just a lot.
And then now it's just like now you gotta have 2 stylists because like you gotta have somebody that do braids.
One for the natural, one for the weave, one for the braids.
And it's just like, dang, I just need y'all to go to Paul Mitchell, get a license, and just do it all. Like,
do everything. There's so many girls that sew out cold with like frontals and closures, but they don't have no license. You know, they just be gone.
Oh yeah, because I hear a lot of them because they said like they be putting their glue on your hairline, like right on your hairline, and they don't know what they be doing.
Yeah, it's giving. My hair is gone. And it's my 4th time wearing my edges back.
Not the frontal, it's edges. It's head. People, I'll be ill. But do you have a bad experience?
No, because I go to the same girl, and if she don't get it right, I'm gonna sit here until you get it done.
It's they real strict with the hair. Don't play my head.
Yeah, I would be my head. I seen one girl, she had paid to get her hair done. She ain't like it, and the girl made her pay anyway, and she shot her in the foot.
Excuse me?
She shot the girl in the foot.
I saw that on the shade room.
Yeah, people wild.
That's all. Like, you know what? I'm gonna just be passive aggressive and pay, and I'm just never gonna come back to you. So, yes. So y'all, that concludes that little part of the show. So we are getting into our final segment of the show. And Day, drum roll, please, Day. What? I said drum roll.
I know. I was trying to get the
Are you trying to get it ready? You trying to get ready?
Yeah.
It's Day party on a drum roll.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Drum roll, please.
Can I get a B?
B, you got your B. You got your B.
Can I get a U?
You.
Can I get an
M?
Bum of the week.
Broke as be a miserable.
Oh, y'all messy. Let's see.
So y'all, this is the segment of the show. This is the last segment of the show. This is called the bum of the week, where we basically, you are in jail. And so you have displayed the characteristics of being broke. You have been ugly and miserable. So do you remember who the bum of the week last week was, Day?
Yes, because I wrote them down.
Wrote it down. Who was
my
it?
bum of the week was the judge in the what's that white boy name?
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yes, the judge in that case, and your bum of the week was Zach Stacy, the football player that beat his girlfriend in front of their son.
Okay, so are they out of jail or are they still in bum jail? Mine's still in bum jail.
Mine's is forever still in bum jail.
Okay, well, the verdict has reached life in prison without parole. Okay, so Let me think. Who is my bum of the week this week? I'm trying to figure out who my bum. Let's get our bums right.
Mhm.
Ooh. I'm trying to think. Who is my bum of the week? Because y'all been quiet this week. Y'all
They
been
have
acting.
been quiet.
Y'all been,
They've been acting all right.
they've been acting all right. Who I think I had a. There, you got a bum?
Yeah,
Who your bum?
Miss Boosie Badass.
What he do again?
Nah, child. Now he in Summer Walker and her boyfriend's business.
That man and being everybody business except for
Not
his.
Miss Boosie.
Yes, that's Miss
We call him Lil Bussy on here on this podcast. Lil Bussy badass.
Y'all are funny.
Yes, he's gonna tweet out because her boyfriend said that I'm not the new boo. Me and her been cool since 2014. So Miss Boosie decided to take to her Twitter and say, "Oh, you knew her since 2014. She cheated first. London on the track. You good? You still getting paid anyways? Shout out to the new album, bitch. What? Mind your business, girl." I hate
They
her.
not having it.
I hate her. So I'm writing her down for me.
Period.
Okay, my bum of the week this week is them 3 men that killed Ahmaud Arbery they just were charged with a guilty verdict.
Okay.
I don't know the names. I really don't care to know the names. It was the daddy, the son, and somebody else. They not getting out of bum jail. Life in prison without parole. The only thing is that I'm kind of scared of now is like they've been charged guilty, but like what the sentence is gonna be. Because you can be guilty, but they probably could get like 1 to 2 years.
5, 3, 4, 5. They never cook them for long.
Yeah, they don't never keep them in the incubator for a long time. So that's why I'm like, yeah, they guilty, but how long y'all gonna give them? That's what we really want to see.
We went on that sentence, the
We
solid sentence.
Yeah. Lethal injection at this point, electric chair.
It's definitely giving death row.
Okay. Nate, who your bum of the week?
My bum of the week is gonna be whoever ran a car into my apartment building. Yeah. Somebody ran their whole entire car into like the garage part of my apartment building. Well, not mine specifically, but like into the building. Like it's a big hole in the building from a car. So whoever you is,
how many floors is your apartment building?
8.
Okay. I don't know why I thought you lived in like a high rise.
No, I live downtown, so it probably look like that. But
that's why. Okay.
Yeah, I live downtown Atlanta.
Okay, I thought you lived in a high rise. I'm like, hold up, they didn't crash their car into a 1700.
I wish I lived in a high rise.
That's what I thought. I thought you was giving us the year and Ken.
Not yet. Give me like 2 more years.
2 more years. Okay, I thought that's what you was giving us. I thought
2 more years for the high rise.
Okay, but I remember you say you went to buy a condo.
Yeah, I want to get like a townhouse. I want to get something with like a garage.
Cause them niggas be breaking in.
Atlanta big on cars, and I'm about to get a new car, and I need a garage. It's not giving public parking no more after this.
Yeah, I'm about to say because I don't want them breaking into your car.
Yeah,
because we went. They almost broke into our little rental.
Yeah, Atlanta.
I'm breaking into a little Kia fob. This belongs to Heartfelt.
They don't care, like they don't discriminate, and I for sure gonna need a garage. It's not.
Yeah, I don't know. The first time I remember forgetting when me and my sister and my cousin Morgan we went to Views here in the city. My sister brought her Durango out. Niggas broke into the car. We was sick. I was like, Lord Jesus, they done broke into the car.
It's even bulletproof windows, bulletproof tires.
You literally.
They love the slasher tires.
Yes. So that's your bum of the week. Day I feel like giving us a little something like we did last week. You ready, Day?
I didn't get it.
Oh, well, I ain't send it. It's a rap song. Y'all know this song.
Oh, go ahead.
Throw it back. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the beach. Eat. Let's get it away. They say what they're gonna say. Have a drink. Clink. Font the butt light. That bitch is on me. It's like
Y'all are
Patron
stupid.
on. Let's get it on the zone. Yes, I'm in the zone. Is it 2, 3? Leave a good tip. Blow money off the dome.
Period.
I don't
I'm on the
partake
flow. Oh,
in these events.
you said what?
I don't partake in these events.
Oh,
They
you want-
said he's not giving silly boots.
You don't like. Oh, I forgot. He don't like Nicki.
Huh? Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
He's a Cardi. He's a diehard Barty friend.
You can be a birdie in a
He was.
birdie
We
in
was in the.
bar.
We was in that
Top.
club in New Orleans. He talked about some. When Nicki come out, he'd be like,
Why you don't like Nicki?
It's a chop.
Why is it a shop?
It's just she's not fucking with my bitch, so I'm not fucking with her.
No, outside of the car, why is it a conversation like why you don't like Nicki? Not why she not messing with Cardi. Why you don't like Nicki?
Because she doesn't like Cardi.
"You think she?" Okay, I would say
When the whole back and forth was going on, she never cleared it up. Why would you let your dumbass fans keep trying to bash my girl? When my girl said Cardi keeps saying she doesn't care about this queen thing. She doesn't care. Why are you taking
I
it?
feel like fans be ODing it. Like
They
the fans
do.
don't have nothing to do with the artist, and the artists can't control their fans.
especially Nicki fans. Them
What?
bars.
Nicki
I
fans-
beg to
it's like
differ because
Nicki fans are
Beyonce
like-
definitely keeps the beehive in check.
Nicki
Bob
fans
doing
are like
what?
look, Nicki fans are like Beyonce fans. Like the Beehive don't play.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
beehive don't play, but
Nicki
they know
fans
what
are
they
just
think.
Nicki fans are lethal.
The
But
bars,
Beyonce
they
fans, I feel
just-
like Beyonce fans like I feel like Beyonce fans are a little more bougie. I would never see her fans tell people to die. Nicki fans be OD milking it. Like
yeah, they.
I love Nicki, but they be milking it. But I just feel like what her fans saying don't got nothing to do with her. And then her as an artist, why is it her responsibility to be like, y'all stop? I mean, she could probably say it once or twice, but
She has, but they don't
Nicki-
listen.
Man,
Nicki fans don't listen.
They don't listen. She done told them to stop a lot of times.
I'm
They
pretty
don't
sure
listen.
she has told them once or twice. Like, okay, y'all, chill out.
Yeah, they be like, "For what, Nicki?"
I don't know. The whole Nicki Cardi beef is giving press.
I
Sorry,
don't
guys.
like I don't like that beef. I don't know. It's just
It's not even beef. It's just like fans make everything so much worse.
it's the people. Yeah, it's the
It be
fans.
the fans starting shit all the time. Like,
But y'all, so we are coming to the end of our show. And everybody, make sure y'all go follow my good sis Nay at NAEGOCRAE on Instagram at Nago Cray. Y'all go follow her. Y'all go like, y'all go comment, and y'all go do the do because Nay is just that one and never that two. And
never gave up.
yes, and y'all be looking out for Nay because she's about to take over. She's
yeah, make sure we on that.
yeah, we on that. So yes. So y'all, until next week, that's Kyron.
And I am that boy Day.
And I'll holla. Say it again, Nay.
Otherwise, I'm gonna go crazy.
And I holla.
I holla.
Love y'all. Thank y'all so much.